40% of Australians own a smartphone, but according to a new study by Deloitte, we're changing the way we use them. Listen to this. In the past year, the number of us using our phones to watch live TV or stream video has tripled. That's led to a 43% of consumers going over their data limits, as a result forking out over $300 million a year for the privilege. We're joined by Alicia Mack from phone and internet comparison site WhistleOut. Thanks for joining us. Look, the big question here for all of us who use a smartphone, how do you know how much data you actually need?
Yeah, good morning. Well, the best place to start is by understanding how much data you're currently using. So check an old phone bill, get the usage app from your current phone provider, and that gives you a really good indication of what you're using versus what your plan actually has included in it. So for all those Australians who are loving using video and apps, you will need more data to do those, but there are some really great tips to minimise how much you'll need. So if you love Instagram, for example, make sure in your settings you're not preloading the videos. Or for Facebook, make sure that you turn off autoplay. So that's a great place to start as well.
Yeah.
And make sure that you're future planning. So if you've got a new job next month and you're going to be on the train 1 hour a day instead of driving to work, you're definitely going to use more data. You're probably going to stream some Netflix. Make sure it's appropriate for public transport, of course, but then plan for those future events as well.
Streaming 7, of course,
Of
rather than
course,
Netflix.
always.
So what would you recommend if you actually watch video on your phone? What are the best plans?
Well, if you're an occasional user, then there's some really excellent prepaid plans out there from TPG. Prepaid's great if you want to control your costs. If you want the full kit and caboodle, you want a brand new iPhone X and you want a lot of data in your plan, and you also want some perks, then Virgin Mobile have some great offers out there. If you've already got your phone and you're just looking for more value or more data, then check out a company called Genie Mobile, and they actually reward their users with extra data the longer you stay, which is a really great offer.
Okay, now what if you're a heavy user of watching videos?
Yeah, I mean, heavy is a relative term, but we're looking at the 10 to 20 gig market here. Keep in mind that an hour of Netflix can use up to a gig of data, so it's not super heavy. But in that instance, TPG, check them out again for prepaid. We also have discounts for the first 6 months that you use them, so it's a really great time to look at them. Optus, if you're wanting a brand new iPhone X, you also want up to 16 gigs of data, and you want some perks like free data streaming for your music, then Optus is a great plan. And again, Genie Mobile for your SIM-only options, which is where you already have your handset.
Because it is so expensive if you go over your data limit. What's your advice to keep it in check? You've given us some good ones already.
Yeah, it's actually not hard. So the number one thing would be Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi is your best friend. Absolutely download all you can while you're on Wi-Fi. That's the best. Check your usage apps. It's great. And use low definition video.
Okay, terrific, great advice, and we'll put a link on our website to make it easy to find the best phone data plan for you. Thank you for that. Here's Sam, good advice.
It was good. I need to write those down,
Yeah.
especially the video ones on Instagram.